Here's a popular question that we get a lot. This person asks advice for a stay at home mom who's filing for divorce.
Okay, so again, this is coming from just the state of Maryland, but what I want you as a stay-at-home mom to remember that a judge doesn't care whether you've had a job, how long you've been a stay-at-home mom for. That's not going to impact custody at all. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you should get an attorney. And also in the state of Maryland, you don't have to be separated from your spouse in order to file for divorce. But so I would say the first step would be to get an attorney.
Well, let's talk about that piece. I imagine the
Okay.
big concern is the financial piece. So, like, am I going to receive child support? Is it going to be enough? Will I have to go get a job tomorrow? What kind of things? I'm sure you've represented stay at home moms. What are examples of what that process looks like?
So depending on your age and the age of your children, my answer would vary, but I would say generally a judge would expect a stay-at-home mom to eventually get to the point where she goes back to work, because Maryland is a state where generally both parents do work. And again, if you're a younger stay-at-home mom, then your capacity to go back to work is higher than somebody who's been a stay-at-home mom for 40 years. And so a judge would expect you to go back to work. You'd probably be afforded some support during the period while you're trying to reacclimate yourself to going back to work or re-educating yourself in the form, and that would come in the form of spousal support. But generally, yes, you'd be expected to get a job, and custody would not be impacted based on whether you've been a stay-at-home mom for 10 years or whether you've been a stay-at-home mom for 20 years. Custody and your ability to earn are not one and the same.
This is a question that we spoke to somebody else about. What about a stay at home mom who has like very young kids, newborn, where she might still be nursing? Have you come across that situation and how that impacts
Yes.
custody?
Yes. So in the state of Maryland, so long as there is a minor child under the age of two, so two or younger, that the primary parent, the mother essentially, would not be expected to go back to work or to earn income. So it's not like they could, for child support purposes, they couldn't quote unquote impute income or treat that parent as if they should be working a 40-hour-a-week job while there's a minor child under the age of two. But two and on, they expect you to have a job.